You got the promotion, the title, the clients. The receipts are right there. And you still wake up some mornings sure as if someone is going to tell you, we made a mistake. You don't belong here. And here's the part that many people don't say. That exact same voice, your kid has it too. It shows up the first day of a new grade, right before a game, before they raise their hand. Same lie, smaller body. So today, I'm going to give you 5 practical tips that you can use to beat imposter syndrome. And every single one you can teach your kids. Because the goal isn't just to fix it in you, it's to break the cycle. Welcome to the DOPEst Podcast Ever with I am Joy Janine, where we are determined, optimistic, persistent, enthusiastic. And on this show, we sharpen discipline, transform behavior, and teach you how to execute at your highest potential. No fluff, no permission slips required, boo. It's back to school season. Everybody is talking fresh starts. But here's what's not discussed. Whether you're the parent stepping into a bigger role or the kid walking into a harder grade, the version of you that's leveling up is going to feel like a fraud on the first day. And trust me, amazing people, your girl has been there. If that's you, or you're raising a little person that's about to feel it, stay with me. This whole episode is a toolkit. Let's get into this. Here's the truth about imposter syndrome. You've been calling it the wrong thing. You think it's humility. You've been downplaying your wins, waiting until you're more qualified, staying small so you don't overstep. Makes you grounded. It doesn't. Imposter syndrome is not humility, boo. It's fear wearing a costume. It dresses up nice. It sounds like, I don't want to overstep. Like, let me just learn a little more first. If that's you, drop a 1 in the chat, in the comment section. Put up that little church finger right there. That's me. It's been me. Like, who am I to charge that? Speak on that. Lead that. But under every one of those polite little sentences is the same 3-year-old fear. What if they find out I'm not enough? Now, why do capable people get hit hardest? Because it's not the unqualified who feel like frauds. It's the people who are growing. Like, the second you step into a room bigger than the last one, your brain has no proof yet. So it panics and grabs the worst story it can find. That panic isn't evidence you don't belong. It's evidence that you leveled up faster than confidence could catch up. Write that down. And here's where I need the parents to lean in. So come a little close. That thing you feel walking into your boardroom, your kid feels it walking into a new classroom. At the free throw line, sitting down, waiting to take a test they studied for. Same chemical, same lie. Everybody else knows what they're doing, and I'm the only one faking it. Your kids aren't too young to feel like frauds. They're just too young to have a word for it. So we give them the word and the tools. Because a feeling with no name just becomes who they are. I'm the shy one. I'm not a math person. I'm not brave. I can't do this. My handwriting sucks. That's imposter syndrome hardening into identity before they're even 10. Our job is to catch it before it sets. The lie is, I'll feel ready, then I'll step up. Oh, that's a big one. Woo, write that down. It's a lie, booze. It's a lie. You're waiting on a feeling that never shows up in the order you wanted. Confidence is not what you feel before doing hard things. Underline the big word, not. It's what you earn after. So let's eliminate the worst advice we've all been handed and keep accidentally handing to our kids. Oh, this a big one. Fake it till you make it is keeping you stuck. Because faking it teaches your brain there's something real to hide. Every time you fake confident, You reinforce the belief the real you underneath is not enough. And if you say it to your kid, just fake it, buddy. You just taught them that who they really are needs covering up. Here's the flip. You don't fake it, you face it. You tell yourself the truth. I haven't done this exact thing yet, and I've done 100 hard things that have gotten me into this room. That's not fake, that's fact. You got the role. Stop auditioning for a job you already have, boo. The yes was the proof. Same for your kid. They made the team, they moved up, they got picked. That decision already happened. Now the only job, yours and theirs, is to occupy the seat like it's yours. Claim it. It's yours, boo. Sit in it and make it your own. Let me give you the tools to actually do that. 5 practical steps, still all of them. Every single one of them comes with a kid version. So you're not just changing this in yourself, you're building it into them too. Number 1, name the voice. Imposter syndrome always talks in first person. I'm not good enough. I don't belong. That I is the trap. If the voice is I, the voice is you, and you can't argue with yourself. So name it. It's not you. It's the fraud voice. Name it and you create space. Now it's a passenger just running his mouth because you are the driver. You can't talk back to a voice you think is you. Name it and it's suddenly a passenger, not the driver. You got me. Teach your child the worried feeling is just their brain talking, not the truth. Not who they are, and they can give it a silly name. Oh, that's just wobbly Wally showing up right before your test. You just taught a 7-year-old the most powerful skill in psychology. I am not my thoughts. Number 2, build a proof file. Imposter syndrome runs on a memory glitch. It deletes every win and replays every stumble. You know that's true. You beat a memory problem with evidence though. Start a proof file, a notes app. Let's do it right now, real quick. Get your phone, you can use your journal or whatever. Every time you do something scary, 1 line, date what you did, and you survived it. When the fraud voice screams, you can't, you don't need a pep talk. Pull up the receipts, your proof file. Imposter syndrome runs on a memory file. Imposter syndrome runs on a memory problem. So keep your receipts for you and your kid. Make it a win jar or a brag book. Every time they do something hard, spoke up, tried out, finished the thing they wanted to quit, write it on a slip and drop it in. Rough day, dump the jar out and read some of the things that they have already done. Tell them, look at all of the things you've done scared. You're building their evidence file before life teaches them to erase it. Number 3, borrow the posture, the one I personally use before I enter any room that scares me. You don't wait to feel ready, you borrow the body first. 10 seconds before you walk in, ask, what would the woman who already belongs here be thinking, standing like, breathing like right now? Then go be her. Shoulders back, chin level, calm breath, body leads, the feeling follows. I want you to try that. You don't wait to feel confident to stand tall. You stand tall and confidence catches up. Be your hero for 10 seconds before the game, before the test. Have them stand like their favorite superhero or character. Hands on hips, chest up, big breath. Kids get this instantly. You're teaching them they can choose a posture instead of waiting for a feeling, a skill most adults never learn. Number 4, fake it or face it. We've eliminated fake it. Here's a replacement act before you feel ready. On purpose and call it what it is. Courage, not confidence. Confidence says I feel sure, so I'll go. Courage says I'm terrified and I'm going anyway. You don't outthink fear, you act it out. The confidence gets built in the doing. Every time I get on stage, right before I get the butterflies in my stomach, I start feeling a little sweaty. And then the courage, you got this. Shoulders back, chin up, calm breath, and I'm out. Brave was never the absence of fear. Brave is doing it scared. And that is the exact thing I want my kids to watch me do. Redefine brave out loud in your house. Brave doesn't mean not scared. Brave means scared and you do it anyway. You're nervous about the tryouts and you're gonna go. That's what bravery actually is. A definition of courage that holds for life. Just think about a time that you were brave. Think about a time that you did something scared. Think about that first interview, that first plane flight. Number 5, say it out loud and let your kids see it. Imposter syndrome grows in the dark. It needs secrecy to survive. Say it out loud to one safe person. I'm walking into this thing and I feel like a total fraud. Spoken, it has lost half of its power. Now it's just a feeling. Not a secret truth about you. And parents, your kids watch how you handle fear way more than they listen to what you say about it. Your kids don't need you to be fearless. They need to watch you be afraid and brave in the same breath. Talk about your own nerves at the dinner table. I was so nervous before my meeting today. I did it anyway. Then ask them theirs. You're not being weak in front of your kids. You're modeling the exact skill you want them to have. That's the whole game. So that's the toolkit. Name the voice, build a proof file, borrow the posture, face it instead of faking it, and say it out loud. You got it. And now they're going to have it because I truly want you to do this with your kids. 5 moves for you, 5 gifts for your kids. All right, the dare. This week it's a double. Dare 1 for you. There's a role you've been circling, a title, a rate, a room, a conversation, a yes you keep talking yourself out of. This week you own it before you feel ready. Send the email, raise the rate, say, I lead that. Take up the space that already has your name on it. Dare 2, for them. Pick one of these 5 tips and do it with your kid this week. Name the worry voice together. Start their win jar. Do the 10-second hero pose before school. Tell them about a time you were scared and did it anyway. 1 tip, 1 kid this week. Because here's what I want tattooed on your brain. Nobody who built something big ever felt ready, boo. They felt the fear and built anyway. Your kids are learning which one to follow by watching you. And every time you move before you're ready, your kids are taking notes. So just hit subscribe. We do this every week, and I'm not letting you or your kids shrink on my watch. Then drop in the comment section 2 things: the role you're scared to own and which tip you're doing with your kids this week. A fear you name out loud loses half its power on the spot. You want the full unfiltered version where I take comments live? Then you got to follow me on Twitch. Your questions, bring your kids questions. Remember, you are dope, determined, optimistic, persistent, enthusiastic. And so are the little people who are watching you. Now go own the thing, and I'll see you next week.
Thank God I ain't about the old life, I ain't about the old way, cause they said a new season. The old man gon' try to survive with the lies, he despise how you stopping your demons. He wants you to feel yourself, tough yourself, gorgeous yourself, put yourself out of your reason. He wants you to walk away from the light walkers like him and forget about Jesus.